Self-improvement. Laugh your way there. That's right, laugh. On tough days, smiling in the mirror helps. I'm basically encouraging you to lighten up. That's my experience. And what I've been trying to do in these little recordings is to share my experience. I'm facing a lot of health challenges now, and I have my entire life. For one small example, at least because I've learned to manage it, I have an intestinal problem that runs through the entire gastrointestinal system, and sometimes it causes me to vomit and have diarrhea for hours and hours and hours, and then spasms that go on and on. So, not knowing when that's going to hit is kind of scary. And when it does hit, it's difficult. And the times in between when I have big cramps, sometimes I feel like screaming because, it startles you. And it's scary because you don't know what's going to happen next. But you know what? On those tough days, which are at least a little bit each day, smiling in the mirror helps me. So I'm just trying to share things that are helpful when you're facing big health challenges. And from what I've learned in sharing with other people one-on-one and in person one-on-one, other challenges are much like health challenges. They can be overwhelming. So whatever challenges you're facing, I encourage you, on tough days, to smile at yourself in the mirror. Make a funny face. It'll lighten you up a little bit, even if it doesn't get a laugh. And I know it might seem silly, but it does help. And 3 times a week, when I do my hand weights, trying to strengthen my back and shoulder from injuries, I do it in front of the mirror. Part of what I do in that habit is I smile at myself in the mirror. Each time I lift and each time I bring it down, I make sure that there's a smile on my face. Some days that lightens my mood. Other days it makes me at least appreciate that I'm trying. And sometimes I laugh just from the fact that I am trying. And again, it might be something silly, but hey, maybe it'll help you. Try it. Get in the habit of it. It might not work in the beginning, but over time, just the fact that you're trying, that funny look on your face that, all right, it didn't work, but this is something I'm trying. It just, somehow or another, it works. And on good days, it's easy to laugh. On a rough day, I smile in the mirror anyway. So smile at yourself in the mirror when you're doing something. If you do weightlifting, mine are just hand weights. I'm not very strong yet. I'm working on it. But whatever it is that you do that has an opportunity to step in front of, say, the bathroom mirror like I do, take it. Take that opportunity and smile at yourself. Make a funny face. And get in the habit of smiling in front of the mirror because it helps you to smile during the rest of the week. Or at least I find it to be that way. Then go for more. Go for laughter. You might have to dig up an old book that got you laughing. Recently I had a really good laugh from a book I've just recently finished now. And I do find laughter to be nurturing. It lightens my mood. Today, it's lightened my mood, and so did going for a walk. But sometimes just smiling at the world when you're out for a walk, smiling at each of the people that go by when it's not so crowded, smiling at, every now and then when you're walking through a big crowd. I've noticed that it improves me. It is self-improvement. Anything that lifts you and helps you to grow is self-improvement. So smile, even if you're just smiling at yourself in the mirror. Because, there's lots of things that can make you laugh, but when you're smiling, you start looking for them. And even people's really dumb jokes, sometimes that gives you laughter. And sometimes it's the look in their face after the attempt when the joke itself fails that leads to laughing. So sometimes looking in the mirror, it's that funny look on your own face when the attempt didn't work. So what gets you laughing? Find it. Get some of that. Get some of that into your life because laughter improves your life. So much for being here. I appreciate your listening. I'm here to help. This is Cynthia Ann Lighten, owner of Software Enterprise Limited.